well, I guess I seem to be holding on to this part since, well, I did feature that in the thumbnail, so kind of makes sense on how long I've actually held on to this for. I've completely got my hair weighing everything just to fit in the tone, but seem to have a hard time trying to match Keanu Reeves' hairstyle like in the movie. Alrighty then, so I'll just, yeah. There we go, so, but anyways, hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell right about now, I guess I did have this pencil out that I've been keeping around for some time, just to help matching with, of course, what I'm going to be talking about here today. And yes, by the way, I did get my hair wet because I'm trying to match Keanu Reeves' hairstyle like in today's movie I'm going to be talking about here today. So, but all I got is just, well, basically my hair all weighing everything, to which again, I guess it's close enough for sure, but regardless on that front, yeah, I guess nevertheless, I guess it's about time that I will, of course, go ahead and talk about the latest movie that just recently came out as we speak, and boy, I guess for this one, I seem to be long overdue to actually check this one out for sure. In fact, I got really good smudges on my glasses for sure, but much better, so. But yeah, I guess I seem to be long overdue to actually check this movie out, or at least get into this series for sure, because I've actually heard really great things about it, so. So I kind of figure now would be the good time for me to finally go into this movie series for sure, with of course this latest one that just came out as of this weekend for sure. So yeah, I guess you can pretty much see where I'm getting at for sure. So yeah, and of course, well, I know I've already done it before with, of course, one movie series that I didn't get into, but just went into the new one completely blinding everything, and I seem to be doing it again with, of course, this series, but it's for good reason, I won't lie, so yeah. That's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so, I guess you seem to be quite curious to see when I actually mentioned, of course, stuff relating to my pencil, my hair, and Keanu Reeves for sure, so. But in case you all want to know right about now, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about it here today, so yeah, I think it's about time that I finally get myself into talking about this movie, or let alone this entire series for sure, so yeah, I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves into one action-packed adventure for sure with today's movie I'm going to be talking about for sure, and interestingly enough, it's finally my first time talking about these for sure, so yeah. And of course, if anything, I guess it's what I can say on that front, so with that being said, I think we should go ahead and dive right into, of course, something that I think I would finally get myself into talking about for sure is, of course, the John Wick film, so yeah. And of course, if anything, it's quite fitting too, because it is in regard to today's movie I'm going to be talking about from that said series, which is, of course, John Wick Chapter 4, so yeah, it is of course the recent movie that just came out, and it's of course the fourth installment in the John Wick film, so yeah, I guess if anything, it's pretty much what I'm going to be talking about here today. I just got back from, of course, seeing it for sure, and, well, of course, I'm going to be talking about it here today, so So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so before I could go ahead and talk about this movie, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering if I have any experience or, of course, have any thoughts on the John Wick films that came before this one. Well, truth be told, honestly, no, I didn't. In fact, I know for sure throughout my years, ever since they first came out, I never actually got myself into seeing any of the John Wick films for sure. Probably mainly because I've been so bombarded by, of course, other movies that seem to have piqued my interest around the time. So yeah, I never really got into, of course, seeing the John Wick films around the time they came out. However, I actually did hear some really great things about it for sure. Yeah, because if anything, the John Wick films over the years have actually garnered a reputation for being, well, really great movies. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you actually knew someone who actually have seen any of the John Wick films, I think you would know for sure that they'd be right in saying that they are really great movies for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think I wish I would have actually seen any of the films for sure, but I never really gotten into them for sure. I never actually saw the first one, nor even Chapter 2, not even Chapter 3, Parabellum, so yeah. But regardless of course, that front, they did pique my interest a whole lot, and I was actually quite curious to see on how they'll go for sure, so yeah, and don't worry, I'll definitely take a look at the other John Wick films that came before this one I'm going to be talking about here today, so yeah, that will be for another time for sure, but yeah, I'll definitely get to it once I do get the time for sure, so yeah. And of course, much like with what I did last year with, of course, Scream 2022, I've actually decided to, of course, pretty much seeing how I had barely enough time to, of course, see any of the previous John Wick films for sure. I've actually decided to, of course, go into this newest one, pretty much as it is, just to see if it'll deliver as a really solid film, so yeah. And of course, I just literally got back from, of course, seeing it not too long ago, and well, I guess if anything, as someone who is finally decided to give the John Wick films a fair shot, I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, what do I think of this newest one for sure? Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, this movie is absolutely awesome for sure, yeah. So yeah, I guess if anything, as someone who was actually finally got into seeing a John Wick film for sure, this movie, I have to say, is just absolutely amazing, I have to say. Yeah, it's of course a really done and very well crafted movie, but more importantly, it kicks major ass all the way, So yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind, I actually really love the hell out of course, John Wick Chapter 4. It is a really fantastic movie all the way, and I enjoy a whole lot, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Well, I guess that's enough of that, Alright, so before now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and, well, talk about everything that I need to talk about for sure, so yeah, for starters is, of course, the story, and yeah, without giving everything away for sure, I won't lie, the story, I will have to say, is actually what I would expect for a regular old John Wick movie for sure, and trust me when I say, it actually does deliver very well, of course, that aspect for sure. Yeah, everything from, of course, what I've actually seen, it's actually got me really hooked on, and it's got me really engaged on, of course, what goes on for sure. It's actually very straightforward, and Yeah, and of course, is easy to follow for sure. Yeah, there was never one dull moment where, of course, you would, of course, be completely bored and everything, and have it be hard to figure out. No, they actually kept it nice and straightforward for sure. So yeah, I guess from what I can say, it really does deliver very well on, of course, the story, and I'm actually really impressed on, of course, how well they actually put this all together to actually deliver on, of course, what's been given to us. And I say this movie really did a fine job in doing exactly that for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for, of course, the story for the Hawaii. And not only that, I also found the writing for this film is, of course, absolutely very well crafted for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not joking. Every single bit of, every single scene, every single bits of dialogue, and everything else that you could imagine for sure, it's very well crafted, and I am actually hooked on, of course, what goes on for sure. Again, there was never one moment where it got me confused. They really kept it all the way for sure, and really kept it nice and basic and very easy to follow and understand and get into for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I really do admire the writing for, of course, this film. It really does work very well, and I'm impressed with, of course, how well they actually put this film together for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for, of course, those two aspects, in my opinion, for sure. It is very well done, in my opinion, and I really enjoy a whole lot, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so now that I've actually got those two out of the way, I might as well go ahead and talk about pretty much the next couple of things I should talk about, which are, of course, the characters for starters, and yeah, I guess if anything, if there's one really great aspect from any of the John Wick films, is that they really deliver well on, of course, the characters, and this movie is actually a prime example of that. It does deliver on, of course, some really great characters, in my opinion, and yeah, every single one of them I've actually seen, they've actually got really great sense of development, and they are very interesting and very likable for sure. Yeah, with every single one of them I've actually seen on screen, you actually do get to know them and see what their motivations are. It's just absolutely brilliantly well done for sure, and I really do love on how well they've actually portrayed all these characters for sure. It is very well done for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for the characters for sure, and of course, pretty much another aspect that I can say is that the actors playing all these characters, my god, they pulled off some really, really great performances, in my opinion. So yeah, every single one of them I've actually seen, they really pulled off some really great acting for sure, and I'm impressed with, of course, on how well they've actually done that for sure. It's very, yeah, it's actually very well done. I'm really impressed with, of course, how well they actually did it. Like, of course, I really do admire Keanu Reeves as John Wick. He is actually one character that you would never get tired of for sure. He really does shine through all the way throughout the course of this movie. It is absolutely brilliant for sure, and yeah, Keanu Reeves is, of course, a really great actor, and has done some really great roles over the years, and this one is definitely the strongest for sure. Yeah, pretty much of anything in all of the films that he's done for sure. Well, particularly all the John Wick films for sure is definitely the best out of all of them for sure, but I digress. And of course, everything else that I can say, like, of course, yeah, pretty much it's not just Keanu Reeves. I also had some really great, strong performances from, of course, pretty much Lawrence Fishburne, and of course, Bill Skarsgård as pretty much the villain for sure. So yeah, everything else that I can say for, of course, all the actors playing all these characters, yeah, they really pulled off some really great performances, and they really do shine through all the way, and I'm actually really impressed, So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say for those two aspects for sure. Alright. Alright, so now that I've actually got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Actually, a whole lot for sure. For starters, pretty much the tone they've actually given to, of course, this movie is absolutely spot on for sure. And I'm actually really impressed on how well they've actually captured the film's tone for sure. Almost kind of similar to pretty much the previous films that came before, hands down. So. But yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. So, but yeah, I do know one other aspect that I would definitely get to later on for sure. But sorry about that. So, but yeah, and I think I do know one aspect I'll talk about later on is, of course, the real reason why people come back to these films for sure. But to me, I would definitely have to say its tone is what really hooked me on all the way for, of course, this movie for sure. And I can imagine the same thing can be said for the previous films for sure. So, but yeah, I think it's what I can say for, of course, the tone for a starter. So. But, of course, the real reason why people love these films, and, of course, another aspect that I really enjoy is, of course, the action. And yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind, the action in this movie is absolutely amazing. Everything from, of course, what I've actually seen is just brilliantly well done for sure. So, everything from, of course, the incredible fight scenes to the amount of people shooting guns and stuff. Everything about it is just absolutely brilliant for sure, and yeah, I guess it is one of the main reasons why people come back to these films for sure is, of course, the really great action, and yeah, this movie really does deliver on, of course, that front. It is just absolutely brilliant, hands down. So yeah, and I also really do admire the great direction from, of course, the film's director, as it's very well organized. Like, I'm impressed with the way the film's director actually really made this movie work for sure. The cinematography, I have to say, my God, that's probably the best I've actually seen in any movie by far. Yeah, everything about it, from all the camera shots and everything, it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm impressed on how well they've actually done that for sure. So yeah, and of course the editing is, of course, perfectly cut up very, very well, and actually does match to, of course, pretty much the film's pacing, which is also absolutely amazing for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for, of course, all those for sure. So yeah. It's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Yeah, I guess if anything, those are, of course, all the things that I can say on how much I actually really love this movie. And yeah, most importantly, I say it definitely does do a really great job, and, of course, pretty much recapturing everything from the previous films and actually cranking up to 11 for sure, which does make it an absolutely incredible thrill ride to, of course, be on that you refuse to get off for sure. So, and for good reason too. So yeah, I guess with all those, I say it definitely work very well, which actually does result in a really great movie that is almost perfect. I did say almost because I think the only nitpick that I can find with, of course, this film is that maybe I think they would have cut it down a bit for a shorter running time for sure, because yeah, this movie is massively long for sure. So yeah, I guess it's probably the only nitpick that I actually do have with, of course, this film for sure. Everything else, though, is just absolutely fantastic all the way, and I really enjoyed the hell out, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah, It's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, all that, so yeah, I guess overall, as someone who actually never saw the previous films, but seemed to be rather late, of course, getting to finally see one of them for sure, John Wick Chapter 4 is, of course, a really fantastic movie all the way. Yeah, that really got me hooked on all the way, and like I said, it really does kick major ass all the way, So yeah, everything from what I've actually seen, pretty much from the story, to the characters, to the actors, to the writing, to the incredible action all the way, and everything else that I can say on, of course, that front, makes it a really great action-packed thrill that you be getting yourself into for sure. It is that great in its entirety, and I enjoy a whole lot for sure, So yeah, I guess it's what I can say on, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, but either way, I highly recommend this movie all the way. Whether you be a fan of the John Wick films or not, this one is really well worth checking out, and yeah, I couldn't help but recommend it in its entirety for sure. It's definitely well worth checking out for sure. So yeah, and of course, like I said, I'll definitely check out the previous John Wick films that came before this one, just to see what I'll be missing out on for sure, and hopefully maybe somewhere down the road, I do hope we'll definitely get to see more, of course, what goes on in this film series for sure, because yeah, it's got me hooked all the way, and I'm quite curious to see what other direction they're going to go into next for sure. But for now, John Wick Chapter 4 is one incredible action-packed thrill ride that you definitely will get yourself hooked into a whole lot for sure. It's a brilliant movie all the way, and I am glad I finally gave it the shot that I clearly needed for sure, because this movie really does kick ass all the fucking way. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for that front. So yeah, given to all of that, I'm definitely proud to say that for my final score, I'm going to give John Wick Chapter 4 a massively solid 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, it does come close to being a perfect movie all the way, but it is a really great one that is well worth checking out for sure. So yeah, if you definitely got the time, I say definitely check this movie out for sure. Trust me when I say it's definitely worth getting into your suit and tie, and of course, getting your gun to actually make your way to see this movie for yourself. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's pretty much all I can say, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below if you have actually seen John Wick Chapter 4, and if you have, then definitely leave your thoughts on that for sure. I would definitely love to know on what you guys think of it, So yeah, I guess that's what I can say on that front. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and yeah, another great movie is finally in the books, and also, yay! I finally got to see another good movie that is not horror themed. Woohoo! So yeah, no disrespect for, of course, the films that I've also gave good reviews on, Megan, Cocaine Bear, and Scream 6. Yeah, I mean, those are still good, but after getting through a few mediocre ones with, of course, A Man Called Otto, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, and of course, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, I think this one is finally well worth checking out for sure. And I'm glad to put it on the list of some really good movies that I've actually seen this year. So yeah, pretty much the fourth one that I've really enjoyed for sure. And Well, it looks like I'm already tying that up with Megan as we speak, but only time will tell on that front, so yeah, and now that that's over, I think it's actually quite clear that Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves is, of course, the next movie I'll be talking about next, so yeah. Time to see how terrible or fantastic that movie is, though, given to the critics' reviews that are currently popping up as we speak, I'm gonna guess and say probably more on the latter, but hey, we shall wait and see on that. So yeah, right up until that film comes around, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with SamAttack4427's, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, Ackley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and showing support to me on both of my wish lists on Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, and even supporting me with my link on Streamlabs that you can find on my Twitch page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.